Welcome back to Fine Wine and Good Times. I'm your host, Tracy Brown. Please be sure to like, share, and subscribe while we got your attention. Do it right now before we get started. And guess who's back?
Back
My
again.
co-host Tamika's back, bitches. I'm back. Back like she never left. Yeah.
It's finally all three of us.
Yes, and Shy. Yes, welcome back, Shy.
I miss y'all.
The gang is back together again. It's been a minute since we all been together on the set at the same time.
Yeah, that's true.
I've missed our
Hi,
energy,
daughter.
ladies.
Hey.
Yes. So what's been going on? First of all, what are you sipping tonight?
So
What is it?
If you don't like it, we got to be honest because we're supposed to, people go out with our recommendations that if it ain't right, it ain't right.
Miss Karen.
I told you Karen wasn't
You
worth a
still-
damn.
You
Sorry,
Miss Karen Birmingham. No, this would be good, but I just don't like dry, not sweet wine. I thought it was
shoulda
going to be
had
sweet
this
because it's a
one.
Pinot Grigio.
It's not good, Karen.
But
good.
I'm going to drink it though, Karen.
We're
I'ma
going to
drink
drink it because we got it.
Yeah, but you know I'm more Colorasi. We got to bring some Colorasi back.
Right. We'll bring some more of that back, but so far, Fine Wine and Good Times does not recommend the Karen Berman
Sorry,
here,
Karen.
Pinot Grigio.
Sorry.
We got to be honest over here. That's what keeps us. We got to keep it real.
That's fucked up.
Tamika and I think we're sipping the same thing. Tamika, how you feel about it? First
It's
of all,
nice. I'm liking this. Yes,
okay.
I do. Mhm.
This is Patrice Grasset
Okay.
Sauvignon Blanc
Ooh.
from France.
France.
Okay.
France.
Yes.
You like saying that.
I do like saying
Sauvignon
that.
Blanc from
It's
France.
a 2020. Very good. I'm enjoying that.
That's a big ass bottle.
It's
too.
this is what they call a magnum of wine.
Mm.
So instead of a regular bottle, this is
And
you know.
I could put that away.
I was gonna say, me
It-
too, girl.
It will
With
not
a good
survive
kazoo or my
tonight.
little crafting thing. I put that right
Exactly.
there.
Yeah.
All right, so we're gonna go around to our usual thing. I got a good one this week. What's the best thing you had to eat this week, Shy?
For me, okay, I have a best thing I ate this week, and then I have an announcement. That's not
Okay.
really for me. It's for the restaurant, in case people didn't know.
Okay.
So the first thing I would say, the best thing I ate this week was my mama. She made some apple
What you
crumb,
made?
girl.
You
That
did, and I didn't get any.
I did that.
It was
You
so
did that?
Yeah, bitch, I'm
good.
Betty Crocker.
What is it?
Tammy Crocker.
It was just, like sauteed, like cinnamony apples on the bottom.
Butter.
And on the top, butter. A lot of butter.
Love
And on
citrus.
top, it was crumble.
Oh,
so
my
it was
goodness.
sweet. It had
What
a
do you
little
use
hint
for
of
the
salt.
Is it your secret, or can you tell the people what you use
Well,
for the crumble?
only two people know this. Me and my friend Sylvia.
All right, Sylvia. Sylvia, hit me up in the DMs. Let
Yeah.
me know what's in the crumb.
Yeah, so.
Yeah.
And then my announcement is, I don't know if y'all know,
Okay.
but I love me a good snack wrap.
Okay.
KFC got some snack wraps, y'all. They bought the snack wraps, and
That's
they
new.
good.
That's a new development. KFC got a snack wrap.
For real, and they good. They come with the little crispy chicken, some
Ooh-wee.
coleslaw, which, I'm not really a coleslaw
No,
type
but
of person.
coleslaw done right can really hit. It
Okay.
has to be done right.
With
I
the
make
chicken,
that too.
and then
You do?
with
I make snack wrap.
Ma, you haven't made a snack wrap in like 10
But I
years.
make 'em.
Relax. You do make them, but you haven't made one in a
And
while.
they better than
They was
KFC.
good. Yeah, but
You
it
said
come with 2
KFC or
pickles and some
Popeye?
spicy sauce. KFC.
You
was
love
up
a
in
good
KFC.
pickle.
I wasn't up in nowhere. I DoorDash.
That's what I'm gonna do.
Ooh.
So
I
you're
thought we
telling me
was going to
KFC got a
KFC no
snack
more.
wrap comes with pickles?
You like spicy?
You still go to
I do.
KFC?
Get the spicy one.
Okay.
It's 2 for $5, y'all. Come on.
Come on. You're
Come
welcome,
on.
KFC.
McDonald's, I don't know what y'all doing.
KFC,
Get it
2
together.
for $5 because it's fake chicken. Stop eating the
It's
chicken.
not fake chicken. It tastes good.
Colonel
listen.
wouldn't do us like that.
That's
Let
what
me
I'm
tell you,
saying.
Paul Mooney done put me on. God bless Paul Mooney. He done say he went up in the factory. Look.
Paul went
Don't
up in there.
listen. Shut up. Don't mark. what I
Nuh-uh.
say. Don't believe.
Paul
shut
ain't
up.
go up in
Anyway, it was some chickens running around there. They had no feathers, no beaks. They all belong to KFC.
How you know?
Because
Girl,
listen, they
how you know?
man-made.
I'm
No beaks because they don't want them fucking, plucking and attacking each other and shit, fucking up the product.
Yeah.
And no feathers because feathers is a problem. So you got a bunch of beakless, featherless chickens
Okay.
running around waiting
Excuse
to be
me.
seasoned.
Right.
And y'all eating that shit 2 for $5.
I hear
Go ahead.
you, Tamika. You right. Wait a minute. Viewers, drop down in the comments and let us know if you really believe there's-
Popeyes!
Listen, if you really believe there's a factory of beakless, featherless
Honestly,
chickens running around,
don't listen
not
to her.
plucking each other.
Come
Let
on.
us know if Shy and I are bugging,
'Cause
or
she-
if you think
I'm telling
Tamika talking
Y'all
about
don't
Paul
believe me.
Mooney went to the. Why did they pick Paul
Right,
to go?
Paul Mooney and all people.
Why they pick him?
He was there.
He ain't get no camera, cell phone camera footage.
No,
I'm not listening. I'm not listening to nobody that used to eat
what-
McDonald's
you saying,
chicken nuggets.
You saying none of that
Absolutely
chicken
not.
landed at Popeyes?
No, because
Or Chick-fil-A?
KFC. First off, KFC was Kentucky Fried Chicken.
It was Kentucky
Then
Fried.
they changed that. They can't use
Oh,
that no more.
shit,
Now it's
Tamika.
just KFC.
Wait a minute, my mind is blown.
Hello.
Wait a minute, my
'Cause who
mind is
wants to
blown.
say
Are
the
you
Colonel
saying?
dead, girl.
Are
The
you
Colonel been
saying?
dead.
Are you saying that they rebranded due to what happened at Kentucky Fried?
Yes, look it up. The beakless, featherless chickens.
All right, drop down in the comments. Researchers, get busy. Let us know what you find out about the beakless, featherless chicken.
Right, and also try to snack wrap because it's good. I don't know what she's
And
talking
try
about.
to snack
Like,
wrap
anyway,
when you're
I'm
done.
sorry to just
What was the
shit on
best
that.
thing
I'm
y'all
sorry.
ate?
All right, let's
No.
move to Tamika.
That's
What'd
what
you
I'm
eat? I hope it wasn't chicken.
Right,
No,
all
but
of that.
you know, I am from the motherland all the way. Okay.
Oh, it's
So,
always
I'm
African
good,
food.
G.
Oh,
Don't get me
Sha.
started. You see that?
Sorry.
You see that?
It was so good.
Yes.
Didn't you feel powerful?
I
at the
felt
end?
so
Like,
powerful.
Happy to be a woman.
Sidebar: Viola and all the women on Woman King were robbed because they were not nominated for Oscars this year, and they deserved
Oh,
it.
yes.
The ensemble cast, it was fire.
Oh my gosh.
If you haven't seen the Woman King, do yourself a
Please
favor
do.
and go
It'd be hard
do
to
that.
do.
Viola and
Well, I am Woman King.
Because you had some African food
I
this
went
week.
to the Accra restaurant uptown. Yes.
Shout out to Accra.
Yeah,
Okay.
shout out to Here We Murderer too.
Yes.
She did not get me together tonight.
Who got you together tonight?
Together tonight. My sister had to pull me together.
Shout out to Tanya.
Yeah,
Tanya's
thank you.
multifaceted. That's the basket case for those of you who have been
Yes.
following us for a long time. Tamika's
You like
sister
my
Tanya
water ponies, yeah?
is the owner and proprietor over there. And not only is she talented in all things creative, but she does hair.
Period.
She got
Yes.
Tamika together tonight.
doing ponytails.
Why did Tanya have to step in for you,
Because I'm
though?
going through a little breakup, but it's all good. Back to
Okay.
yeah. So I went to Accra,
Yeah.
the Jamaican spot. I had some jollof rice.
I love me a good
With some
jollof.
fufu that was done right. Okay, I had what she said was called water soup, not water soup,
Light?
light soup. Girl, it was bringing me back to my
She
roots
hooked
when
you
I
up.
lived in Park Hill and I was neighbors with Laura, the African lady who taught
Okay.
me how to make African spinach.
Yes.
Anyway,
Okay.
that was the best thing I had.
That sounds delicious. I
Go
wish
to
I was there.
Accra, uptown, Accra restaurant, African. Oh, Jesus, so
Deliciousness.
The
I want
jollof
some.
rice, the jollof rice.
I want some jollof. I haven't had jollof rice. My
I've been
friend in
feeding it
high school
every
used to
day.
make me some. Shout
Every
out to
day.
Praise. Hey,
Every day.
Praise.
I'll go so far as to say I've never had jollof rice, and I intend to fix
No?
that. I intend to fix that. Never.
And
Why don't you
gotta
bring
fu-
me some?
Yeah, and you gotta know you gotta go up there. We gotta eat in the
Fresh.
restaurant.
Let's go.
We gotta smell the smell.
Let's go.
We gotta order the food. We gotta do all of that.
I want to go.
Down,
All right,
yes.
we're going.
What you had?
All right, this week I went to a restaurant in Jersey City.
Okay.
It's called Harry's Daughter. Delicious. Trinidadian deliciousness. They got
Girl.
these jerk chicken spring rolls. Very seldom do
I'm
I body
hungry.
my entire appetizer and then still have an entree.
Right.
That food was so good.
I want some jerk chicken.
The jerk
egg
chicken
rolls.
spring rolls with a bomb.
Jerk chicken
I had
spring roll.
oxtail as my main course with some rice and the plantains. They give you the big, thick plantains. They're sweet. They're delicious. The drinks are caliente. The drink I had a Scotch bonnet pepper in it. Every drink has a pepper inside.
Word.
I
Now-
love me a little spice.
Okay,
How you drink
so
that?
they very slowly. Or you fall off your stool, but and they had a DJ in there. It's ambiance. It was really, really
What's the
nice.
name
So
of it?
it's called Harry's Daughter.
Harry's Daughter. We gotta
Where
go.
at?
Yes.
Jersey City.
Jersey City,
Well,
New
bitch,
Jersey.
Let's pull up.
Let's
Right.
pull up. We got to do it. All right, so you heard it here first.
That sounds
Tell
good.
them Fine Wine and Good Time sent you.
I need me a jerk chicken.
So
spring
what
roll.
else did you get into this week? What you been up to, Shy?
Well, I'm on break from work.
Oh, shout out to
So,
the breaks. Those
thank
of you who
the
work for the
Lord.
Board of Ed and work with children were off this week, right?
Yes, praise us.
Yes.
We're doing Jesus' job. For
Yes,
real.
yes, you are. It's the Lord's work.
So I just been, just spending time. I was cuddled up for a little bit.
I bet you were. You was booed up. It's cuffing season.
Yeah, it's
Cuffing
cold.
season about to come to an end.
But no, Yeah, I've been working on my DIY dollhouse bakery that we've been talking about.
I do want to
Girl,
talk about
please.
that.
Yeah.
Don't.
No, because I stayed up all night last night. I got a headache right here.
Like, I can't.
For those who don't
I'm
know, I don't
tired.
know
My
if you've
beauty
tuned
sleep.
in before. These two ladies have been doing these miniature. It started out
Girl.
as little mini homes. Am I
Yeah.
right?
Oh,
They
yeah.
got a whole village now.
No, literally.
It's a city.
It's
ridiculous.
a city, right?
Ridiculous.
And it's everything you. If I'm correct, you sew the pillows together.
What?
Yeah, okay.
You lay
Everything
the
is-
floor
I'm over
tiles.
it.
It's individual piece like this. Like if you want to make this, you would have to get this piece and then glue this piece and cut it and
yeah,
then
but
put
what
this
she's
piece
telling,
and cut it.
Yeah, but you have to be under a magnifying glass with tweezers because
Yeah.
it's miniature, like as in tiny.
Yeah,
Yeah.
microscopic. Yes.
How rewarding
the
though when you
couch-
complete
The
it.
couch is as big as my nail.
Oh
shit.
my God.
And
Yeah.
I had to make 3 pillows.
for the
to
for
get
that
on
little
their couch.
Yes.
All right. So wait a minute. When you finish it though, how accomplished do you feel?
Great.
Yeah.
It's very rewarding.
Oh, you should see the display.
Yes.
Especially because I figured out how to do the lighting. When I first opened, I was
Yeah,
like,
there's
ain't no way
lighting
I'm gonna
involved?
do
Yes,
this
girl,
lighting.
it's
I'm
for
not an
real, for real.
electrician. Bitch, I feel like
So wait, you
I built
splice
the
the
house.
wires and
I am
all
a
that?
contractor.
Yes.
Get the
Not
F
No,
outta
deadass.
here.
We
Am I
architects.
A domestic engineer.
For
I'm
real.
an electrician.
So can
and
we
a
get
carpenter.
some pictures of the finished home so we could put them on this
Yup,
episode
we
for
gotta
people
put it on
to
the
see?
episode right
All right.
here.
Okay. I saw a couple.
It's a hobby.
I was gonna
Craft.
order some for me and my
Crafting.
grand diva to do together, but I feel like I don't know. I might not get no writing
No,
done.
I think
No, you won't.
I
Tracy.
won't.
no, you
Or
girl.
sleep.
Or
The hours
sleep.
go by. I woke up. Time went by. I'm doing it.
Yes.
By the time I finish, all I have left is to build the actual
Oh,
piece.
my God.
So this
What time
whole
was it?
time, for like a month and a half, I'm just making little
That
things
is
to go in the
crazy.
bakery. Girl, I looked at
They
that
got
clock. It said
bakeries,
8:30.
bookstores,
AM.
right? Like all different kinds of
Bookstores,
bars,
music
coffee
stores,
shops.
Can I
coffee
just say this?
shops.
It took her about a month because she works. But me,
Yeah.
a
Yeah.
bitch was busting out 48 hours with no
For
sleep.
real, she got 3 of
I
them
was
done.
like
I'm
this.
still on my first one.
I was like falling asleep. Cheyenne was like, "Ma, go to sleep." She woke up.
Got dressed for work. She was
I
down there.
can't.
Went to
Came
work.
home.
Came home.
I
And
gotta
she
come
was
see the
still
village.
down
Went
there.
to bed.
Yes.
Still,
I gotta come see the
I
village.
washed
I
my
haven't seen
hands
this yet.
and all of that.
Of course you did. We know you clean, girl.
it's so addictive.
I know.
It literally is.
That's
like,
why I'm scared.
Even trying to like multitask with it. So I
I'm
realized,
scared.
no, for real.
Because I won't get shit done. I
I-
won't get nothing done to me. 'Cause once I lock into something like that, it's like a good puzzle. You ever
Yes.
do like
Yes.
a 2,000 piece puzzle?
We did that the whole time
I'm
we was locked
locked
down with
in.
the
I can't-
COVID, we did
Right.
1,000-piece puzzles.
Or they got adult coloring books where it's like a real
I have
intricate
that.
design.
Yeah.
We do everything, right,
Literally.
Cheyenne?
But you know, when I,
Bored.
I told my daughter I was doing an adult coloring book, you know what she said? X-rated. And I
That's what-
thought,
that's what
that's
comes to
an
mind.
untapped market.
Hello,
Why don't
penis.
we start doing X-rated adult
Look,
coloring books?
why the first thing I started coloring was the schlong
Me too.
in my head. Like, I need 2
I want
colors
the
for that.
I want
need
the testicular. I want
need
the testicular area.
I need. Oh damn!
I want that testicular
That gotta be the
area.
dark one.
Yes, it gotta be. You gotta use your dark brown for that.
The dark one. And the
You gotta
light
put them on
brown.
the light
Forget
brown.
it.
Stop it! Stop it!
All right, cut. Let's bring it back.
But wait a minute. Do they have those books?
No, that's
They-
why
they
I'm thinking
have
that we
to.
should
They
be able
must
to
have
do
to.
that. That's why I'm thinking we
gonna-
should be able to do that.
You Google Amazon.
All right, y'all talk.
Do the Amazon. Okay.
Right, Google that.
So-
and
Go
I
ahead.
figured we could do like women's boobs and stuff too.
Yeah, every nipples,
like big,
big nipples,
areolas,
little
nipples,
nipples.
long hard ones.
Wait a minute. Y'all want to draw titties? And
Yes,
color
No,
for
we're
the
not
men.
drawing. We're coloring
We're
it in.
coloring them, so you
It's
could
an
decide is it a
X-rated
pink
adult
All right,
nipple?
so
coloring
how
book.
about we do a man sipping paint and have a bunch of titties and shit?
How
for them
about
to
that? Little titties, medium titties, double
ones,
D's,
little ones.
H's.
Fake ones. Fake ones. Real ones. Cute ones. Ugly ones.
Y'all no.
Perky ones. Saggy
Let
ones.
me look about the.
I'm just saying,
uneven ones.
I was saying adult coloring book in the sense of, real intricate
Let me
design.
get this.
But my daughter
Y'all
opens up my mind to the fact that maybe we could do an untapped market, and make
Well,
some
don't tell
ex-
nobody what we getting ready to do.
All right. You right.
Forget it, y'all.
Never mind.
We ain't saying nothing.
On another note, this week, Fine Wine and Good Times and author Tracy Brown were invited to the University of Massachusetts. I want to
Woo!
shout out Lance Overby
Hey!
and Amanda Knight and
Hey,
all
Lance.
the wonderful people at UMass. I want to shout out the ladies on the track team who especially showed me love.
Yes.
Tiara, Faith, Grace, and there's one more young lady, Lizzie. who is the
Hey.
moderator. Thank you for all your love and for your support. I passed out a whole bunch
Lizzie.
of fine wine and good times
Yes,
flyers.
we hope you guys are tuning
flooded the
in.
campus. So if you've been tuning in, and shout out to Felipe. One young man came up to me. He was telling me that he does music and everything,
Felipe.
and he was asking me, "What do you do when your creativity is blocked?" And I told him, you just got to switch up the scene. Go out, do something different
Yes.
from
Right.
what you normally do,
Right.
and all of a sudden the floods of creativity start to flow
Right.
again. So
Listen
shout out to the
some
students
music,
at
maybe.
Yeah.
UMass. Make sure that you flood. Let everybody
Oh,
on
yes.
campus
Shout out to
know.
y'all.
Tune
Get that
in.
degree.
Woo!
Get that
Yes.
degree.
Yes. How about you, Tamika? What you been doing besides building mini homes and running the estate and planning your next major vacation
what?
and opening up businesses? Let me tell you something. Tamika gets on here every week and she acts like she don't got nothing going on. Like, I don't know what to say.
Stop it.
Meanwhile, during the week, she's one of the busiest women I know.
You think so?
I promise you.
Yeah.
Bitch, I'm not busier than you.
Your phone rang 4 times since we sat down. All right, so stop it. You're running the estate. You're running the family. You're doing everything.
Oh,
So what's been going
gosh.
on with you this week?
I'm just trying to keep up with what's going on around me,
Okay.
actually.
Yeah.
But I am, trying to get my baby Have a Heart,
Yes.
up. I got some things planned. I'm trying to plan a baby festival. If anybody could help me.
What is
Baby
that? What is a
festival.
baby
Help me.
festival?
I want to get Snug Harbor and plan a festival, a music festival, all kinds of
For kids?
music. No, not just for kids.
Okay.
Just all
Oh,
kinds
you're
of
saying a
music.
mini festival?
Yeah, no,
Oh.
not
I
like.
I thought you meant
thought
like
she
a
meant literally
baby
for babies.
festival.
Okay.
Oh,
Like
a baby.
a
Oh,
festival
shit.
for babies.
Well, not
A
like
mini
Coachella,
right? Not a big
like
festival.
a baby
Oh,
Coachella.
that would be
like that.
fire.
That would be fire.
Yes, but the most important thing is going to be for suicide awareness.
Right.
Yes.
So
Right.
I want to, me and a couple of people and some partners of mine are trying to get together and figure out how we can do a festival on Staten Island
Yeah.
and, bring some awareness to suicide prevention and things like that.
Would you
So-
fundraise? Fundraise
Yes,
and everything?
because I'm a nonprofit. I need
Right.
all the funding I could get.
Yeah.
Donations, sponsors, any groups that want to
What's your
Volunteers.
website? What if
Volunteers,
somebody
right.
right now wants to donate to you? What's the website?
HaveAHeartNY.com. We at HaveAHeartNY.com.
Yes.
HaveAHeartNY.com. You can hit me up on there to volunteer. You could DM me at Cherry Red. Oh, that's the personal, not that.
No, it's Meek.
Meek
F.
FWGT.
Yes.
Yes.
Underscore FWGT.
Okay.
But yeah, Facebook. At this point, just hit me up. Look for me.
I like the idea of a festival. Maybe in
Yes.
the spring or the summer.
Maybe August,
Yes.
September.
You know what I was thinking too? Honestly, it crossed my mind because I forget what I was watching. Anyway, I think, Tracy, I don't know if you know,
What?
but mommy, she had a second chance prom. Like, how
No.
many years ago? Like 15
adult
something years
prom?
ago? Yes,
I
for
had a
everybody
bone
who
at my
didn't.
second
I never
chance
went to
prom.
my prom.
Exactly. I
You
feel like we
didn't?
should do that
I was-
again. I feel
was
like
a
it would be
teen mother.
fire.
Confessions. I was a teen mother, so I didn't make it to my prom. I would love to do that.
No, that would be so
It
cute.
would.
Oh, I got the
And
best.
it had to be like a
What
gala,
was it,
fundraise,
2011,
auctions, masks.
Cheyenne?
Why don't we
anything.
do that? You know,
Ma,
I
it-
really
want to do that?
Ma,
I really
know
want to
now-
do that.
It was
I could do
before
that.
11. I was not in high school yet, or else I would have been at
So it
that
was- I
port.
think
You
it was
went
like
to your prom though.
2009.
Yes,
Were
I
you
did.
like
I-
you did the Cinderella thing?
No.
What was no?
Let's not talk about it because I want to be his ass. Where he's at right now?
Oh, that sound like a
He
future
probably watching
episode.
right with me
I'm
right
just
now.
kidding.
Mhm.
That sound like a future episode of Fine Wine and Good Times. Stay tuned. for
Right. What happened at Cheyenne's
saga.
prom?
We're gonna start a story time
I'm
segment.
fucking-
Yes, we're gonna start a story time segment where we tell you things about us that you probably didn't know.
Shit.
Let's put a pin in that one.
Don't ask me.
We're gonna lick her up good that night. We're gonna get it out of her. So Tamika, next month is Women in History Month. We should link up,
Ooh.
Have a Heart NY and Ladies First and do something together
Ooh, for the women.
For the
Do
women
it.
of
Love
the
it.
community.
I got it.
What?
I'm telling you. I would like to do another ladies showcase with just,
Ooh, all female
women
artists.
entertainment,
Entrepreneurs
yes.
and artists.
We
and
did that a couple of years ago.
I
with
like
Have
that
a
idea.
Heart.
Those are
It was
always
fire.
a
We had
vibe.
It
fun.
was.
There was a girl DJ,
They're
Girl on the
always-
Rocks.
It's always great. Yes, shout out to Girl on the
Shout
Rocks.
out
She's
Girl
going
on
to
the
be on an
Rocks.
upcoming
Yeah.
episode.
Yeah.
I like that idea. Female photographer, female
Everything, just
caterer,
female
everything.
empowerment.
And you know what
Yeah.
happens when you do them women expos? The men be outside parking.
they
And
know
wanting
it's
to
gonna
come
be
in. You
outside
cannot
waiting
come
for you
in,
to come
sir.
in.
It's a
You
bad
can't
bitch party. You cannot come
You can't
in.
lose. They know it's going to be authenticity.
Yes.
all over the place.
Right.
Tamika, earlier you mentioned suicide awareness. And so there
Yes.
was a story, we were talking before that we started airing about a 14-year-old girl who was
Yes.
bullied. Can you tell us about that? Because I didn't hear that
Well,
story.
I'm not. Oh God, forgive me. I can't remember her name. A sweet young girl. She was 14.
Yeah.
And she committed suicide because she was being bullied. And I think that a few girls, they jumped her, and then they posted it.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah, and the repercussions from that.
There was none,
She
probably.
couldn't take it anymore. I think it was an ongoing thing.
That's terrible.
But I just seen today on the news that they bring in like 2 more 14-year-olds up on charges.
Because, there's a
for
point
her
where it goes
murder.
too
So this
far,
Mm.
right? Wouldn't you agree?
But you have the victim, and then you have the young girls that are being put in jail too because
At
of
14.
14.
But
do
it's
they
like-
understand the
It's young.
consequences?
Yeah.
But
Well, let me
I
just
feel
say-
like the adults should handle. They should step in at some point. But say what you was gonna say.
I don't want to make excuses for anybody, but back in the day, I was bullied.
I was bullied.
I was bullied.
I'm 4 foot
But
11.
we didn't really
yes, I
call
was
it bullied.
Yeah.
Did we call it being bullied?
I didn't consider it being bullied. It's like it's a rite of passage. It's part of growing up.
Is it, though?
What it
It's
taught
too
me.
much, though.
Nowadays, I think it's too much because back then bullying stopped after school. Once you made it home and got behind your door,
That was
the
it.
bullying stopped. Nobody was calling your phone. It wasn't like it was on social media. The video was
That's
being
the thing,
social
social
over and over
media,
again.
yes.
But that's what cyberbullying.
They
That's
can
what started
DM
cyberbullying.
you. They can jump in your.
Make
I
fake
see a lot of the
pages.
housewives. They post something on Instagram, and the comment section is straight up bullying.
Yes,
You know?
absolutely.
So that
That's
it used
crazy.
to have a stopping point. Now it's just like
Yeah,
it
because
just
like
continues.
remember. Damn, why can't I talk?
The wine.
Yeah, because of
Back in the day, if you had a
Solving
fight
your
and
own.
somebody did something to you, it was just you and them, maybe 4
Yeah.
or 5 girls.
But not the
I
whole
got
world
jumped.
on camera.
I got jumped back at the pool and stuff like that. Now, if that would have been on social media,
oh my God.
for me to relive every single day, I
Right.
probably
Right.
would have wanted to kill one of them.
Oh, absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
But we didn't have all of that. But they have to relive it and the embarrassment
Yeah.
over and over again. The boy I like.
Yes.
The boy I have a crush on.
Yes.
Just everybody's talking about it. How I'm going to
Have-
go to school and face these people.
Have you ever seen 13 Reasons Why on Netflix?
I remember
saw
y'all
it
talking
trending.
about it.
I
Yeah,
remember
it was
trending.
very big in like my age group and stuff like that. This girl, she went to school and she had a bunch of different relationships with a bunch of not relationships but like friendships with a bunch of people, and in the end she ultimately she said everybody failed her.
Yeah.
And she ended up committing suicide, and all the episodes where her 13 reasons were like,
This is
you
one-
did this
yeah,
to me,
right.
you did this to me, and you did this to
Oh,
me.
that's what that was about?
Yeah. And it's just sad because people do reach out for help,
Yeah.
but it's like some people don't take them seriously. It's like, oh, have thicker skin, do this and do, but you don't know somebody
Well,
in the
what
inside.
about the guy from Ellen? He didn't
Yes.
reach out to anyone.
Right.
DJ
And
Twitch, yeah.
Yeah.
Or Robin Williams. It's
Robin Williams?
yeah, he committed suicide.
the comedian.
No, Robin Williams, Mark and Mindy?
Yeah.
He committed suicide?
Yeah.
You know
He
Robin Williams?
did?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought he just died. I didn't know he
No,
No,
committed
Robin
yeah.
Williams
suicide.
committed suicide.
Yeah.
Because you never know what people are dealing with. Or the guy Anthony
Oh,
Bourdain,
no.
who was doing all the
Oh,
food
right. I remember
segments.
him.
You never know. Like, people are dealing with all kinds of mental health issues. So
Right.
for you and I, bullying, or even you might have been, because we are of sound mind, we can go home and say, you know what, tomorrow's another day. I'm going to go back to school. I'm going to hold my head high.
Right.
But if I'm dealing already with anxiety and depression and
Which is more common now than
Well,
ever.
ever,
let me
that could send me over the edge.
Well, do you think our generation had, like you said, thicker skin?
I do.
Because we
Yeah.
didn't have social media to relive it all the time. But it was bullying still going
Right.
on back in the day.
And it
But
was,
just
crazy
like,
sometimes. Like, a lot of things that are acceptable nowadays, without giving the name of the school or anything like that. My granddiva's 10 years old.
Mm-hmm.
A boy asked another boy in her class if he wanted to be Valentine's.
Oh, that's nice.
Today, in my day, that'd have been a fight.
Right.
Because the boy who got asked to be So another boy, let's say your son comes home and says, Joey asked me to be his Valentine.
They would have been going
Back
up
in the
to the
day,
school.
my father would have said, "Oh, well, we're going up to the school tomorrow. This is going to be a major big thing."
Right.
Today, it's cool. So it really depends on
The time.
Yeah.
It's a different day now. So in our day, there was stuff that you couldn't be yourself in some circumstances. Like you had to hide who you were and what you really liked and all of that.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So nowadays, and like we keep saying, it goes back to it doesn't stop in the playground or at the school. It's an ongoing, continuous thing.
Wait. I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
I remember I beat this girl up on a Saturday.
Okay.
And Monday, her mother and her was sitting in the school wanting to call my mother.
Well, you remember when
I'm like, hold
Shaquan
on. We had a fight in the park on a Saturday.
Right.
Why are you at the
Why
school?
we here
this
Monday?
got nothing to do with the school. You
Right.
a punk.
Did the mother want the smoke with your mother? Is that why she
My
was
mother
there?
was mad. She had to leave work and come. Like,
know
God
that's
damn it,
right.
it's a Saturday.
I know that's
She done
right.
kicked ass on a Saturday. Why am I up here on a Monday?
That's old news.
I wasn't a bully. I'm just saying I got into a fight.
Well,
it was the product. It was the environment.
Exactly.
I feel like now, since the fights are all recorded, like, okay, so instead of helping people now, everybody, this is the first thing they do.
Oh my goodness,
they start
Cheyenne,
recording.
I was just gonna say
So
that.
I seen this post.
My
It's
son did that to
far-fetched
me.
from my thing.
He
but-
recorded you instead of helping
When
you?
I was
Yeah, she
dying.
passed out, and he freaking instead of helping her,
Wait,
he
why
started
did you
recording
pass
her.
out? Can we discuss that?
She has a thing. She has a thing that she does.
What happened?
Oh, you really want to know?
What happened?
I was putting together, I'm crafty like a motherfucker.
You stayed up another 48 hours
No,
straight?
I was putting together something. I don't mean to cut you off, daughter. And
No, no,
We coming back to
It's
that.
I hit my elbow. I don't do good with pain, so I started hyperventilating.
The funny bone.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hyperventilating, held my breath.
And then you passed out?
And I was like, Ray, I'm going to pass out.
The EMT helped you?
This is before the EMT.
Oh my God.
When I woke up, he had his fucking phone in my face recording me, and I'm like,
That's
you
so
could have.
fucked up.
I'm dying.
I would have been.
That's so
I would have been like,
fucked
Ma. I would have been crazy. But
That's so
but
foul.
The first thing he did was pull out his phone. He didn't help me.
Right.
He didn't
He
say
didn't call
mom was
911?
He was
He
just
didn't
like,
have- he wasn't slapping you, trying to get you alert?
No, and it was sad because when I came to, because I did pass out. When I came
Yo,
to,
your life is so dramatic.
I was like, nigga, give me a paper towel.
For
Right,
what?
a wet paper
wet
towel.
paper towel.
A wet rag.
You supposed to wring
I
it
just
out.
splashed a bucket of water on your
That's
ass.
exactly what he did.
Well, no.
He just took the paper towel. He didn't wring it out. He just took the paper towel and just slapped it across my fucking face. Whatever. Go ahead, Cheyenne.
Oh, Cheyenne, I'm sorry.
And
yes.
that just proved
No, it's
that I
okay.
was like, this generation is
They
fucked
quick
up.
to pull their
yeah.
phones out. than
I
they
went
are
and
to
pulled my
help.
phone out to call 911.
Right,
Exactly.
right.
My mother's
Exactly.
dying. She's not breathing.
Exactly.
She's
He knew you were
turning blue.
fine. He know his mom is a drama queen. He said, let me get this shit on
Bitch,
tape so
I
when she
passed
wake
out.
up, tell him to send me the
I
footage.
was passed out.
I'm
Tell-
dead.
tell him to send
He
me the
probably don't
footage.
have it no more.
Ray,
Go ahead.
go ahead.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
No, but
George.
yeah, like I was saying, the people, they just take their
They pull their
phones out.
phones
So
out.
I seen a post on, I think it was Facebook or something. It was 3 homeless people, right?
Okay.
And it was like a camera.
Right.
And the camera was only on the middle homeless guy. And he had all of this money around him. And the other 2 homeless people had no money. And it's like the people are only
flexing.
giving him the money
Okay.
because the camera's right there. So it's like when you see these videos of these
Oh,
people
crazy.
helping the homeless and doing all of
yeah.
this.
Why are you doing it
Why
and
are you
videotaping?
recording? So you can
The
get clout
likes.
off of that.
Yes.
So, but you're getting paid from
How
your
funny.
likes and your subscribers and your
Exactly.
views. But this man is still homeless.
That's terrible.
Like at the
Yeah.
end of the day. So that's the one. That's just what I don't understand.
Well, you tell me, because that's your generation, boo.
Well, I don't know.
It's everybody.
You know,
though,
because we came
all
from the
have
world
access
star.
to these.
Everything
Not
was
me.
world star. Okay, so that's what we're talking about. Back to the fight.
I'm still calling
Everything is
911.
world star.
Everything is
all
world
the fights
star.
in high school I've
Yeah.
seen were, recorded. You know, so when it comes to the bullying aspect, it's like, so basically the whole school recorded this one fight.
Okay.
Basically me or whoever getting beat up jumped which is not right because
Right.
nobody helped. Everybody's recording, right? So,
That's
and
crazy.
now you're posting it. You're posting it. She's posting it.
And
Now,
it's all
100
different
people
angles.
posted it.
Somebody got it from the left, from the right,
And
from
there are
the front,
people
from above.
keying in the comments,
Yeah.
laughing, voting for who's winning.
Now,
whose
how am I
cousin.
supposed to come to school the
How?
next day?
Exactly,
How?
exactly.
Exactly.
And I feel like it's the
I'm coming.
You know,
Go
they
ahead.
suspend these kids and they do all of this, but I feel like honestly, I don't know if it's too harsh, but
Don't say it.
All right.
jail them. I said it, jail them.
I really- 'cause
Because
there
you
has to
are
be a
contributing
consequence.
to the, you know, like you're contributing to this
Yeah.
thing. And it could be a lot of factors leading up to one thing, but that could have been the camel that broke the straw's back.
Absolutely.
You didn't have to post that.
And really, at the end of the day, like the point you made, the 14-year-old girl who took her own life, there are other girls who caused her to take her own life.
Exactly.
And they got to live with that for the rest
They
of
going
their
in
life.
jail.
The karma
Whether
is
they
for
go
hell.
to jail
For
or
what?
not, on your conscience,
For
you
what,
got to lay
though?
down at night knowing that you bullying her to whatever degree caused her to take her
To not want to
life.
be here anymore. Like
That's
you had
deep.
that much of an impact on this
And
one person.
Can I just say this?
Mhm.
I grew up in a harsh neighborhood, right?
Yeah.
And you know, when you do it, you what is it? You follow your peers and things like
Yes.
that, right? So I could have been
It's what everybody's
one
doing.
of those girls that don't fight, but at that moment, I want to
Everybody
be
was
cool with my
fighting.
friends. So I'm gonna go over there. I'm gonna yank her here, boom, boom, 1, 2 times. I was like, yeah, I yanked her here. Now you going to jail for 20 years.
Right. Right. Right.
Now you going to jail for 20 years.
Nowadays, but do you think there's a point
Decisions.
where recently on social media I've seen a couple situations. One of them
Stay
was
out.
I watch Housewives. Shout out to Bravo TV.
Ew.
And there was a comment one of the housewives made on the reunion this past week about a woman's diminishing uterus. She said that the woman might be facing a hysterectomy. And she said that will worry about your diminishing uterus. Everybody was like, oh, that's a little too low.
That is good, Ron.
Right?
Oh my God.
But was it a little
That's a good one.
She
It's
threw
low.
a grenade.
And
For
then there was a
real.
situation recently today I saw where let's call her a social media influencer or
A
reality TV person made a comment about a baby being cockeyed and
Albino. She calls
Oh.
him albino.
Wait a minute. You talk about
Albino,
that
cockeyed
drunken one,
baby.
that drunken fake crier?
Okay.
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 The fake crier.
Is there a point where nowadays people are going too low that they're hitting the jugular vein?
Why are you talking about
Absolutely.
people's kids? Period. Why are
Yeah.
you talking about their kids? Adult is an adult. You could
Yeah.
talk all you want about an adult, but as soon that kid cannot defend itself. It don't know what that person had no right to come for that little boy.
Who was they talking about? Cheyenne's husband's
My
baby?
stepkids. Mm-hmm.
So
Don't do that.
right. So here's the thing. You asked a good question before we went live, which is, does social media make people feel more entitled than they should be? Because you're Instagram famous doesn't mean that you're on the same level as a superstar with
Right.
actual talent, right? So now you're backstage with these people, and you feel entitled enough to walk over to somebody's child.
even more. They feel even bigger than the
Than the
motherfuckers that
person
put
with-
in the work for 20 years
Yeah.
to have this. You done got your little overnight celebrity. Now you feel like you just like, excuse me.
Exactly. Exactly.
These motherfuckers is entitled.
Where's
yes.
that coming from?
It's the
Social
generation.
media, yeah. It's like
that
everything.
generation.
Everything
Anything
is on
30 and
social media.
under.
Everything is on there, so like everybody has access to everything, unless you're not putting it on there. And when you're not putting it on there, you're wrong for not putting it up because it's like
Somebody
like
said if
Rihanna
if
when
it's not
Rihanna
on-
had her baby, nobody knew
own-
when she had the baby, but
Nobody
everybody's
knew.
like, oh my God, she's having the baby. She didn't tell us. Da-da-da. She don't gotta tell us shit. That's her baby. That's her baby.
But no, it's like they own you. They feel
They
like
do
they
feel
have an
entitled
Yeah,
to your
and it's
life.
like
your
you little
whole
person,
life.
you live in a little town in Ohio. Why are you worried when she had her baby?
Exactly.
Relax.
Because I done followed you the whole time since you
Why
done
is that
showed
your
me.
business?
Wait a minute.
Okay.
You done show me the pregnancy test. the sonogram,
the sip and see.
probably the fucking condom.
Okay.
Now
Right.
I done followed you this whole
Now
9
all you
months.
want to show us is the foot. Nah, bitch.
Yeah,
show
show me
the
that
whole
baby.
You say, show me auntie baby. Hey, auntie
Come
baby.
on.
That's
It's-
auntie
I'm
now.
invested. Now I've been checking my shit before I go to work and everything. I
Exactly.
want to see what's going
But
on.
is that-
Then the
I
day I want to
understand-
see the baby, you ain't gonna show them.
Exactly.
Is that for like regular
I
little
wanna
tutu
see
down
him.
the block,
Give
or
him
is
to
that
me.
for Beyonce? Because Beyonce, she
I
got.
want to see Beyonce. I want to see Riri.
And she gonna be like,
I
well,
own y'all. I bought
I
y'all
don't need to show
records.
you my baby.
I follow you. I'm a fan. I buy Fenty. Yes. Show me
Right?
that baby.
I got plenty Fenty.
I
Let
got
me see
stock in that baby.
like,
No,
Which brings me
I'm-
to another topic while we
I'm-
talking about Rihanna.
I'm joking, of course.
Of course, Rihanna, we love you.
of course.
But
But that's how they feel.
that is
Entitled
how they
as
feel. They do
hell.
feel
And
entitled
they
to people's
sound dumb.
lives. They do. I think it does sound dumb. Because at the end of the day, there used to be a mystique around celebrity.
Mm-hmm.
You know? Nowadays, we know when you at the Starbucks. We know when you
Girl.
at the airport. We know you just went to the bathroom.
You know what it is too? YouTube. Vlogging. A day in the life. I'm knowing what you do every
Every
day.
day.
You wake up, you have coffee, you go to
But
Pilates,
ain't
you
that
come
the
back, you
thing
take
to
care of the kids.
do?
Now,
Y'all made it
yes.
that
That's what I'm
way.
saying now, yes.
Yeah.
But can I say something
lot
real
of
quick?
access.
Janet Jackson.
Uh-huh.
Did I just mention Janet? JJ.
We love Janet.
Back in the day, Janet, she was like, she wasn't even human to me. Like when I see her, it was like,
Larger
oh my
than
God,
life.
oh my God. She talks. Oh, she
In a whisper.
sweats.
Janet,
When we
Janet
see her
always
in the
talk like
concert
this.
and she was sweating, I couldn't believe like
Even
she's
her
sweating.
sweat
She's
seems
not a
special.
robot.
Right, she's
like,
a
can I
human.
just get a little, you know,
There's a little Janet on
With
her.
her little Jackson
you know what
sweat.
I mean? Now, fast forward, it's this new thing, you know, social media. I see Janet trying to put her personal life out there.
Yeah.
It's like, bitch.
Janet, don't
you,
do it.
You never did interviews. We
Right.
didn't even know what your real voice sounded like,
Exactly.
Janet.
Now
but
she
now
talking
you
with her
gotta
full
keep
voice.
up.
Yeah.
You gotta.
She's using her
you
outdoor
have
voice.
to show us your son. You have to show us your house. Or if you want to be relevant,
Yeah, that's
if
weird,
you want
though.
to stay relevant, you have
That's
to
so
show
weird.
us your uterus.
Right.
You're pushing out the baby. You cutting the
Literally,
umbilical
they're showing
cord.
the babies fresh
If
out
not,
the womb.
we gonna turn on you.
And you know what? It's getting paid. You getting paid for it too.
Are they?
Yeah.
Yo, somebody on Twitter today was yelling at Halle Berry. Halle Berry, shout out to you. She
Hey,
posted
Hal.
a photo of her coming out the supermarket. She had flip-flops on. They said, Halle, you don't post free feet? They pay for feet.
What you got to get?
Halle feet.
Get you an OnlyFans, Halle, and put your flip-flop feet on there. Don't give out no more free feet, Halle.
So wait a minute. So are we?
Have we been giving out free feet? Have you given out free? I'm guilty of giving out
Well, you
free
can see
feet.
my feet on my Instagram, but if anybody wants to
We
buy
got to
some, I mean, you
monetize.
could
It's
let
about
me
to
know.
be fine wine and
Let
fine
me
feet.
know.
Because we got some pretty footed bitches up in
Don't
here.
make me pull out my shit
Let's
right
show them.
now.
Let's show them what you got, girls.
Well, first I want to say a lot of these bitches is walking around with winter feet,
okay.
and y'all know look like y'all been kicking
Can
snow.
we talk about the winter feet? Winter's not an excuse not to get your pedicures.
Yeah,
For real,
because
though.
them pedicure
Every
chairs
2
be
weeks.
empty.
They be mad
Get
empty
it
in the
together.
winter
And I'm
time.
like, where's
and then in the
everybody?
spring, you want to come in there and make
And
them
they be
do
mad
a
packed.
full
And you-
surgery.
wait
with
a minute.
They
It got the
circular
place all-
You gotta get down on my feet.
And I'm coughing and shit. There's a bunch of fucking
They be getting down.
sawdust in
Yeah,
the
we
air.
don't need that, ladies. Your
All right, we
feet
giving
are a
out too
year-round
much.
thing.
I'm sorry. No, we not turning on our
Okay.
sisters. We
All right.
good. Come back. All right.
But the men be
Get
in
it
there. The
together,
men are
though.
getting their feet done
The men
year-round.
are. The men are in the nail salon.
Shout out to the men.
Why?
Because women like it now. We like
I
cleanly
it.
nails.
I want your feet and your nails
yeah.
done.
Don't look a
Okay,
mess.
wait a minute. Since when do we care about a nigga feet?
I do. I like.
I do. I was
I
never
care about
a
their feet.
foot person.
All right,
I
if
don't
he's-
like feet. I
he's
don't like
fine.
men feet.
All right, if
But
Idris
I appreciate
came
a
in
nice
here,
male foot.
Idris is different.
If
Idris
he
is
got-
different. Idris
I
can
think he's
have
too fine to
Denzel's
have
feet
good
from
feet.
Glory. The slave feet.
oh, with the
And I
bunions.
would still take Idris. Idris is an
Would you
exception
suck
to the
them
rule.
toes?
All down.
in between the tongue, in between, like,
Lick 'em in between. I get all the toe jam out them suckers.
I don't care if it's
Idris call me.
God feet. I love you, Jesus. I'm not licking no toes.
I lick your toes,
sorry.
Idris. Is she licking your toes?
I feel
Idris? I know
sick
you
right
happily
now.
All right,
married
no,
and
we
everything.
going. We
Is she drinking your toes?
We've been drinking
Idris?
too much. We've been drinking.
All right, we're gonna bring it back.
We've been drinking.
We're gonna bring it back.
You ever
Call
got your?
me
You like the
Idris.
toes licked?
Idris, it's Tracy Brown Wright
No.
on Instagram.
Oh,
You want
That
your
face had just
toes
made
licked,
me
Idris, after a long
That's
day on set?
disgusting.
It's been a long day on set. You've been riding horses, Idris. You need them.
We're not editing nothing.
I don't give
Call me
a
Idris.
fuck. I'm not touching. I'm
Uh,
not caressing. I'm not lotioning.
I will.
I'm not clipping.
For the right
I'll
man.
do a nice little massage.
I'll do it
if
all
the feet
for
is cute.
Idris.
I'll do a nice. I'm not
Idris.
putting my mouth
Idris,
by nobody's
Denzel,
feet.
Jonathan Majors, you too can get your toes
Okay,
licked.
okay. Actually, no. We'll talk
Who's
about it
that?
off
Jonathan
the thing.
Majors?
That's the one we showed you
Oh,
before.
Is that
fine.
one from the Woman King?
No, that's
listen,
John
Creed-
Boyega.
He's Creed 3 coming up. Creed 3 or
Yeah. Creed 3.
Jonathan.
Jonathan Majors, but John Boyega.
All right, come on, girls, bring
Call
it
me
in now.
Jonathan.
Stop with the feet. No.
Yeah, let's done. Move on from the feet.
His feet stink.
All
Yeah,
right,
no,
so
that's-
Jonathan is fine. Is there a difference between fine versus handsome versus he? What's the
Yes,
difference in
Ooh.
those?
yes.
I think so.
Fine to me
Okay.
is right above handsome. Like that's the top notch.
Like
Fine.
fine, like you
and then
get
if you put those
sexy
depends.
and handsome.
It all depends. If you be
fine.
like, girl, he's fine, but if you be like, he is fine, you can't go no higher.
She rolled the
when
tongue
they
on
look
it.
good, woo.
Yes. You can't go no higher than that.
That's the highest.
That's the highest.
Fine.
What's right below fine?
Handsome.
Handsome. Oh, he's
Handsome.
handsome.
Yes.
You gotta do the
Handsome.
yes.
Yes. Bitch,
So
he's
if I
handsome.
say he's cute, what's that mean?
Cute is under.
Q is like a 7.
Okay.
He's cute, girl.
No, cute
It's
is
lower than a
cute.
7.
No, cute is like a 5.
5. Right.
Cute is a 5.
Cute is a
7
5.
is handsome. 10 is fine.
fine. Right.
No, because to me, a fine is over 10. Like,
Oh.
you can't
fine.
get better than that.
Okay.
Off the
Okay.
chart.
All right.
Like
All right.
Kofi. You know Kofi?
Kofi is
Uh-huh.
fine. Yes.
That's
Yes.
a fine
Queen
man.
Sugar Kofi is fine.
Who that?
Girl, we
From
gonna-
Girls Trip. When Jada.
Yes.
With the grapefruit.
Oh.
Put me on. Well, I don't know. Why? I'm out the loop. What to do?
I caught myself.
she said,
Bring it back, girl.
Yes, bring it back. Bring it back. Kofi, how you doing?
I'll show you him after. Mhm.
He's
Very
from
dark. He's
Girl-
very
from
dark.
the girl-
Girls Trip. The
Yes,
one that
Girls Trip.
Jada.
Queen Sugar?
Yeah.
Jada. Remember
When they was
Jada?
Jada on Girls Trip. You remember what happened with Jada?
Think about Girls Trip. Girls Trip with the
the
grapefruit.
grapefruit. Because
the boy.
Queen Latifah was in Girls Trip.
Yes.
Yes. And Tiffany
Tiffany
Haddish. Jada and Regina Hall.
Jada Pinkett?
Yes. And remember, she was divorced.
She was uptight and she hadn't had any in a while.
Right. She met the little-
the long schlong Kofi.
long schlong.
Okay, y'all gotta. I need a picture because you know I'm not good with names.
Right. I'll show you
I'll
after.
never
remind me.
forget you, Kofi. I know your first and last name.
Period.
Okay. Anyway, so after fine, we said that there's
Handsome.
then cute, and then
Cute.
what's he?
I is definitely a 2.53. I is like he might dress nice and
He
smell
smells
nice,
good.
but I'm not digging.
It's not the facials.
You know,
He aight.
and I'm not like I don't judge people. I don't just look at looks and whatnot. But
I got it.
Okay.
I know what an alright is. Aight.
Yeah, aight.
The nigga look good with a hat, but when you take it off, He like, put that hat
Right,
back
put
on.
the hat
because you know I
Cock
needs
out.
potential.
Lower the line.
He has potential.
Until he take off that hat.
Right. He might need to get a little veneer,
got the
something.
Little
you know.
veneers, little teeth
Well,
whitening.
you know.
No. Really? Oh, no. Okay.
That's
It's the
busted
head
to
for
you?
me. I mean, if his face look good, but
You talking about hair?
Oh,
it's
yeah.
just
Has,
something
like,
he look good
Oh, you-
until something.
Oh, something's
like
off.
he look
okay.
good until he get naked. He
So
ain't got
take
no
his-
muscle.
I got you.
Okay.
He look good until he take his hat off and he got a big head.
Okay.
Okay.
What's
Yo,
below?
he got a bald spot. So he aight, girl.
Aight.
Long
What's-
as he put on that hat, he
What's
aight.
below? He aight.
No.
He's sweet. He's.
No, because sweet is over I. Because I is like I. But sweet is like,
I got it.
He's sweet.
What?
He got money.
That's
Sweet.
it.
What, he's sweet only.
He got that bread,
He
girl.
got
if
money,
he's
girl.
ugly,
You
but
don't
he
care
got
when
money,
you-
he's sweet.
So he
If
got
he got
money.
ugly, all that above.
Fat,
What you
black,
said
and
below?
ugly as
What
ever.
you wait? What did you say?
Like Biggie.
He's
Is Biggie
what?
sweet?
He's what?
What's below what?
I said what's
Aight.
below? He aight.
He got bread.
He got bread.
Cause it's like, girl,
Alright.
he got bread. He aight.
That's
he fine.
All right, wait.
He handsome.
Can we
you know,
agree
it goes
that he
up
got
the
bread
ladder.
is the lowest we'll go?
Yes.
Right.
Oh, because you only messing with him because he got bread.
He got
Exactly.
bread.
Facts.
So
What's
he's-
other than
He
that?
got bread. So that's level 1.
He got bread.
That's
Then
a
he
user.
aight.
Then he aight.
He's a little better.
That
than
means he got bread and he look good with a hat.
Got it. All right.
With the on, not taking it off, but with it on. Yeah.
He got to keep it on in the bed. Okay. Cocked to the side.
He
Then he
aight.
cute.
Then he's cute.
He cute.
You know, he
He
dressed
cute.
nice. He smells good.
Smells good. Yes.
Ooh, he got the little
But
jewelry
he don't
going
look
on.
good. He got money. He aight and he smell good. All
Right.
He take the
Okay.
bus stuff.
Okay. Oh.
Oh.
All right. So what's above that?
What we say? He
fine.
cute? No, he cute. He handsome.
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 No. What happened? He look good.
Good. I feel like good and cute is it.
He
Wait,
look good
because
is
the-
not on the
Wait, because
list.
The Rock look good, but he's not.
But he's not on the list,
Fine.
right?
He
look
does look good. He do look good. He do look good.
He
He do
got a
look
nice
good.
body.
He
and
look
everything,
good.
Right,
but
right.
he's not fine.
Right,
fine.
right.
No.
Right. Is it the body? I think the body is what does
It's a
it.
combo. Go
Okay.
ahead. What's next?
Fine.
Fine.
That's a whole
Handsome,
nother.
fine. Where's sexy go? Sexy.
Sexy is like, all right,
Wait,
you know who's
because
sexy to me?
Is not in the looks. To me, it's
No,
about
sexy
the
has nothing to do with the
swag.
looks. It's the
personality,
swag.
like how you handle
You know who's
it.
sexy to me,
Okay.
but not facially?
Who? Tell me.
Mark Anthony.
Mark and okay. Oh, he's suave. He's
Them
very
hips.
suave. Yes,
Mark,
Mark
you can
Anthony.
call me
Okay.
too.
I was like,
Uh-huh.
start biting the nail.
Right.
Mark. Yeah.
Who else you
I
got?
could think he could do a little choke.
Who we saying?
You know,
Sexy.
Cut.
Mark is nice.
Mark is
But
nice.
he's not.
Yes.
So what are we saying? Who's like sexy?
Who's sexy, but like not facially, like, but there's something about them that you're like, ooh.
Honestly, nah. I gotta think.
Not even.
Prince Harry.
Prince? No, I don't.
No?
I like his face.
I like
his
ginger.
face. Yeah, he's cute.
Can you hear
Prince
me?
Harry's cute.
I think he's sexy.
Y'all can still hear me? Okay. 'cause
I think
one
Prince
went out.
Harry
I
is
think
cute.
Harry's sexy.
Let's get away from like guy names and sex.
Looks like cut.
Okay. All right.
Wait,
so
wait. What was the last one we was talking about? Who's what?
Sexy.
But not like
Like
graceful.
facially. It's not like somebody you would say, ooh, but you be like, ooh.
Jimmy Kimmel.
Yeah. It's the big Jimmy. Jimmy Kimmel. Come on, Cheyenne.
I'm sorry, Jimmy. I'm gonna be on your show when I become famous actress.
Not Fallon. You
But,
thinking of Fallon. We're not talking about Fallon. We said Kimmel.
No, I'm thinking of Kimmel.
You were thinking
He
Kimmel?
alright. Well, he Spanish or something?
See, you don't know because there's a little something different. He got a little sauce
All
on
right.
Jimmy.
All right.
Jimmy Kimmel.
Got a
All
little,
right,
he got a little,
Jim.
got a little seasoning in you, Jimmy. Mhm.
Okay.
We come cut that.
Speaking of seasoning,
We got to cut that one.
on another note, we were talking about our producer was telling us about a celebrity NBA player who bought a $30 million estate,
Ooh.
and I
shoot.
believe it was Atherton, California. Right? And so imagine that you
Sound rich.
reach this high level of success where you can afford to buy a $30 million estate. You get the land, you build the foundation, you building the house of your dreams from the ground up. You're going to put your she shed out in the
30
back.
million?
30. Think about a 30 million.
Not 1 million.
No,
not 2
not
million.
3.
30 mil.
30.
Not 5.
30. This is your forever home. This is going to be the home that you pass down to your children
Right.
and raise the grands in. And, you know, it's an estate. You buy it. At the time, this town, producer, am I correct, is the wealthiest town in America?
In the country.
In the country.
Yes.
He buys the estate, and then they decide that they're building a, what was it? Homeless shelter?
Affordable
housing
She said a homeless
unit
shelter.
in the area.
In their backyard, almost.
Basically. So they felt that the children won't be safe, and they're making a big stink about it. And I feel like this couple is being vilified. Personally, I'm going to be a little controversial here. I do run a nonprofit, and I do want to do what's best for the community. But if I've spent $30 million, I do not want across the street affordable housing. Do you think it makes the children unsafe? You think it's unfair? What do you think?
I think As far as unsafe, I would feel like, I don't know, because now they know, like, because word of mouth, towns and everything is very close and stuff like that. So they're going to know where you live at.
Yes.
I feel like as far as that goes, the unsafe version, like, that's why. So I don't know. I don't know, though, because I don't know. If it was me, what would I do?
The reason why I say that is because for me, and again, I know this is a controversial take, and apologies to anybody going through a real financial hardship right now. I'm just talking about attaining, that dream life. And if they build a affordable housing there, and my children are, all right, let me switch it up for you a little bit. Let's say they built a homeless shelter.
Okay.
2 blocks from your $30 million estate. Now you come down the hill from your estate and you're in Times Square.
No offense to the homeless people.
No offense to the homeless people.
Definitely no offense.
Or the unhoused.
But if it was me and I just bought a $30 million home, I would donate some to them, but I would donate some so they can move the homeless shelter more somewhere else.
Exactly.
Because you're paying $30 million for a crib. You don't want to walk out the house and somebody begging for change in your driveway.
Right.
That's crazy to me.
And
it's also dangerous because they're homeless. They might be looking at, you just bought this $30 million. Let me come up in here and see what you got.
It's not safe on Rodeo Drive, though.
And both of y'all bougie asses. Right?
How is that bougie, though?
First, so why you just saying the homeless people just gonna be begging for money all the time?
Absolutely not. But I'm saying does it not happen?
I'm
is it
saying
far-fetched?
that because what I see, not saying begging for money, but they're out, they're sleeping in the street.
The tents.
Right, tent cities and things like that.
No. See, they said affordable housing. They didn't say nothing
but she asked me about a homeless shelter.
Did they say low income housing?
All right,
that's still low income. They didn't say a homeless shelter.
All right, so you got a $30 million estate. I just described it for you.
My God.
And now there's the projects across the street.
Yes, okay.
They're doing that now with the gentrification
They
and whatnot,
are
especially in
doing
Philly.
that.
Oh my goodness! But go ahead.
And how do you feel about that? Be honest. When you're sitting out there, you're luxuriating with your Sauvignon Blanc from France.
My Sauvignon Blanc. Well, okay, let me be honest. Oh God. All right. When me and my significant other bought our first
your husband
house, I was 22 years old.
Okay.
We bought a house, a beautiful house, right across the street from the projects.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
People would be like, why would you do something like that? Like, I don't know. Why would I? I just like the house. I wasn't thinking about the projects, and I was straight out the projects
well, you grew
myself.
Up
so it wasn't nothing wrong with the projects.
Mm-hmm.
Would I do that now?
No. And at the end of the day, it did put you in a very vulnerable position. Because the problem with that is that it did. Remember when Milk D was here and you were like, I remember the house you were in. In the 80s, nobody ran up in there.
Right.
Today, I don't know that I would feel safe
not at all.
Not having everybody know that I'm famous and I got $30 million to spend on a house and this is my address.
Right. Exactly.
I would be a little nervous about that.
I get the nervousness.
Person, I don't know because, I don't know. Because they could, he could benefit. He could help his community. What the fuck? You right there. You see what's going on.
Absolutely.
Take some of your $30 million property and put it down in the community. Build a basketball team.
Put my
Build
shed down.
a boy shed. Build a restaurant. Your wife like to cook.
Sure.
Build a restaurant. Help. Why are you just automatically assuming my kids is not going to be safe because there's affordable housing? It's affordable meaning people can afford it. I can't afford a $30 million home. Who the fuck can?
Right.
Okay, so take your $30 million and go to heaven. If that's the case, nigga, move into a neighborhood that's gonna have an HOA.
He thought he did.
Well, move into a neighborhood. Who the fuck moves into a $30 million with that? Get an HOA, people. Trust me. It'll do you just fine. It's like $30 a month.
That's a homeowners association for the poor folk like me.
Oh, thank you.
And then you don't have to worry about shit like that.
The
HOA,
homeowners association, they all get in together. And that's the point I wanted to make too. I bet you the celebrity NBA player is not the only one in his cul-de-sac who's against this affordable housing being
No.
built down the block. But they using his name to vilify him.
Why? I wonder why.
I wonder why.
Because maybe in basketball. I'm sorry. We did say basketball.
said
Okay.
basketball.
Basketball. It's like everybody watches it. He's known, so it's just like, oh, let's make it a problem on his end. So
I'm
maybe
just
we'll
mad
get some
because
change.
how is affordable housing equated with I'm not gonna be safe?
Because what, Tamika?
Bitch, just
I grew
because
up
you pay $5,000 on the penthouse floor, I'm paying $1,500. Bitch, I don't.
That's not affordable
What you mean you're not
housing.
gonna be safe?
That's not affordable housing.
What's affordable housing?
No, affordable housing is like the
Go
projects.
by income.
The project.
No, it ain't. It's
Like
whatever I can
Arlington.
afford, right?
Where you can afford, but other people
bitch.
might not afford
Am I so bougie? I
$15,000
don't
a
even know
month.
what affordable
You don't even know what
Exactly.
affordable
She could cost
She thought-
$1,500.
No, affordable housing
Is
is
when they
people-
go by your income.
right, and meaning if my income is $200 a week, my rent is $150 a month. So do you want somebody paying $150 a month living down the road from your $30 million estate?
What's wrong with that? As long as
Okay.
they take out their garbage, they pick up their shit.
I agree.
We sound real bougie right now.
I don't think so.
She's making us sound a little crazy.
I don't think so, because who's gonna?
stand
I
to
feel
my-
like
yeah, I stick to my
who's gonna
guns,
be okay
though.
with that? Not okay with it. Obviously, there's nothing they could do. If they're gonna build it, they're
Right.
gonna build it. The people are gonna live there. But also, what I don't agree with is what they said
You
their
know
kids
what?
are not gonna be
No,
safe.
fuck that. I'm
Because
mad.
They're not
the
safe
Manson
anyway.
I'm mad
murders,
right now.
one of the
That
Manson
part.
murders happened in
That
was it
part.
Beverly Hills or something?
Yes.
It's safe over there, so supposedly, because everybody rich over there is supposed
The
to be.
Black
Come
Godfather's
on.
house got ran up in
Yeah,
and
it
Rodeo
don't-
Drive in
safety-
a gated community.
Safety
doesn't matter.
No, safety does not
And
matter.
I'm pretty
as far as
sure
that.
both of them came from affordable
Housing.
housing.
Can I say what the hell
that's
is in
whack.
a $30 million estate? What costs that much money?
Bedrooms,
Plus, $3
acres,
million is a lot
backyard.
to
He
me.
probably got
Am I poor?
They probably got a
30
golf
million.
course, basketball,
Do you need all of
court,
that?
a gym. They gotta have a gym in and outside.
And a heliport?
You ever seen Drake House?
See,
No.
let me tell you how stupid they are, because they're going to
What's
have
30
all
million?
of that. They're going to have the golf course, the
How much is
the
the
basketball
landscaping?
course, and all of that in their house. And the affordable houses going to have that right down the street.
For $22 a month?
So, I mean,
Okay.
but real talk, I don't think it's right for them to say they're not going to feel, their kids
I don't
won't
think
feel
that's right
safe.
either, right.
If anything, they'll feel welcomed.
Right.
They won't feel like an outcast,
You know
like
what?
they're the token.
All right, so let me ask you this question. Recently, Lala Anthony, her and Carmelo Anthony have a son who's playing basketball.
Mm-hmm.
Lala made the decision to live in Brooklyn. And to send her son to like a, regular school in Brooklyn, not one of those she private schools where, it's all gated off.
Mm-hmm.
So his friends are from the hood. He wants to go to parties in the hood.
Uh-oh.
Now,
That was my life.
this is right.
I'm
now
scared.
that's where I got the $30 million estate. My kids are going to be interacting with kids who, and now it is a safety issue, because if he goes to a party and he's wearing the new Gucci sneakers, or whatever he got, maybe he's not wearing anything flashy, but just by virtue of you know this
Like,
life.
oh, that's Mello's son.
Right, this life, right, Cheyenne being the child of hip hop royalty. People knowing who you are makes you a mark, whether you want it to or
Right.
not. There's a certain
Everybody's
element that says,
watching.
"Oh, that's her."
Yeah.
But they
Some-
just spend the whole party watching you from across the room.
that is, I was always afraid for my kids to do that, but
Yeah.
it's like, my better half was like, trust me, they good. Nobody is going to fuck with them
How
because
did he know
they
that?
know. I don't know. I guess.
And were you
he just-
good?
Always.
How? Like, was it because
It's
you
because
were
I
so
wasn't
cool?
in there like, yeah, and this and this and this, and y'all, and trying to be
Okay.
like new, like trying to be
Right,
fake.
right,
I was just
okay.
being myself.
Yourself.
It wasn't no. And if you
Part
don't
of
like me,
being
I always
with your
said,
peers.
Yes.
if you don't like me, that's your problem. Because I'm like not like on no cocky shit, but
No,
like
but for real.
I'm a good person.
Yes,
you
you
know,
are.
like I treat people well. I'm a good friend. I'm a
Right.
good girlfriend. Like stuff like that. So
Yeah.
if you don't like me, that's your own. And you can handle that on your
Exactly. That's your own hate.
But as
I
far
was
as
never-
safety,
safety then becomes an issue.
I feel like the
think.
safety
It
comes
was on
from
the
if you're out
parent.
here flashy. But also, okay, so let me tell you a story then, because
That's
I
why I didn't
actually
like for y'all to
saved.
go to parties in certain neighborhoods and shit like that
Right.
because these niggas is
The minute
jealous.
they know,
Yeah,
You know,
but-
they see your brother stepping out in this car and
Exactly.
this, you know,
Mm-hmm.
this chain and this.
Or you wear
Honestly-
diamond earrings one time.
Nah, I was about
or,
to say
you know,
something
But
crazy.
then
with
it's
your
like,
Chanel bag.
it all depends because then the other half is like, trust me, they embracing them. They, you know, that's they people. That's
was it
they.
a gamble though? Right?
To me, it
Right.
felt like
Yeah.
I'm throwing my kids to. Oh God, I don't want to.
But it's like you can't.
It's
you
a
can't,
gamble, yes.
But we wanted that at the same time because
'Cause you
we
didn't
grew up
wanna
in
be in
predominantly white schools,
Right, neighborhood.
bullying because
And-
I'm black,
Yeah.
racism, and all of that.
and
It's like
that's
I'm
the
going
thing.
somewhere where I'm accepted. I don't care who don't like me. These is my people. What's up,
Yeah.
niggas? Like,
Exactly,
Yo,
right.
Exactly. Okay.
So it became where I felt more comfortable and I was safer with my kids being around their own
right.
peers.
Exactly.
Than being in
Around
a
these
Because
others.
unfamiliar
honestly,
environment.
Kinda,
honestly,
I don't know.
Tamala Horsford, do you guys know her?
No.
She was friends with a bunch of these white people. Bunch of people that wasn't like her, and they
They
went
the ones that
to,
took her on the trip and killed her.
Yeah, thanks for telling the whole movie.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's not a movie though, but I'm just saying she interrupted me while I was telling my
Okay,
story.
all right.
But
I
yes,
do
they
that.
did take her to the cabin. She ended up dead. No repercussions were made because everybody there was with the same story. She was drunk. She fell
They
off
all
the
stuck to
balcony.
the same.
Yeah, but it's like
That's like Shanquella Robinson recently. Yeah.
exactly. But it's like in a house full of people who were like her,
Yeah.
that would have never happened.
That's so true.
You know,
That's
or
so
it
true.
could have happened, but it would have been handled
Yeah,
differently.
very
You know,
differently.
different things like that. Like it, you know, whatever. But anyway, my story was
Like I was saying before.
in growing up. Like growing up, I had my not African American side
Yes.
of life, and then
Yeah.
I had my niggas. So when I was growing up, and I always like harassed by the police. You got to
Yeah.
getting kicked out, getting followed in stores. Those is with my white peoples.
Wow.
With my black peoples, we was like, hey, it's all of us. Like it's not even no issue here. Like I had. Knock on wood, but I got harassed more by the police when I was with the white people than I was with the black people. You know,
Why do you think that was?
because it's like you don't belong here.
Yeah. You don't fit in.
No.
Yeah.
And that's what I was trying to say. It's like, and it's sad to say, but you could take a white person and put them in the hood.
yeah.
And, they
we'll
will be
embrace them.
safe.
We'll embrace
Right,
them.
little Kate.
We won't let
Hey.
nothing happen to you. Hey, don't fuck with
Exactly.
them.
Right, there's my boy Greg.
Right. That's my white boy.
But then it's
you know.
like
Right.
the opposite. I don't know because I don't know. It's
I don't know
just
either,
because
but
there's
it's
so
true.
many stories that like they
Yes. Yes.
and I hate to. I don't want to sound like I'm
No,
prejudiced
but I mean,
or
we're being
anything,
honest.
but it's just. We will embrace them, take them, come try some barbecue.
Yes.
Try this Kool-Aid. We
And
want
you
to show
invited
them
to the
that our
cookout.
culture
They at
is
the cookout. They,
good.
we let
Yeah.
them say the N-word in the rap songs and all that sometime, But on the flip side, you're right. When we move into their neighborhoods, it's not always the same.
But
embrace.
and I don't think that's fair because I know in my neighborhood, my neighbors have embraced me. And I don't
Shout
want
out to them.
don't say their names, but always check in.
That's nice.
I had a couple of deaths in my family. They
Yeah.
checked in.
That's wonderful.
Flowers.
Yeah.
Every holiday, candy,
That's
flowers.
wonderful.
Very nice people.
And then you have
Really?
the other neighbors that the bitch thought I was the moving company. She
Huh.
was mad when I came out the next day. So it's
She
like,
thought you would have helped.
girl, yes. So it all
I know
depends
her
on the
mind
engine.
blew when she realized you were the homeowner.
Oh, she was pissed off. But it was, so I don't want to
Yeah.
really say
I
that.
feel like it's beneficial. It's just
To
it's,
each his own.
Yeah.
life is life. It's been
I
been
guess
beneficial
it's a
for me
roll of
to
the
grow
dice,
up.
right.
person.
Either way.
Yes.
Yeah, a roll of the dice, right?
And also, I was gonna say too.
or
Like I said, growing up, I was with all my other peoples. Then I went to high school, and I embraced, my other side or whatever. And I What was I gonna say?
That
I've
duality
seen-
is going to serve you well in life.
That's what I'm saying.
Because you can operate in two different
I've seen
realms.
fights in front of me. I've never seen a fight before in my life. It was a fight in front of me the first day of school. I was like, I love this school.
I belong
I'm coming
here.
back every day.
These are my
Look,
people.
Like the cheer
I
team,
remember.
we was stepping,
Yes.
and swinging,
Yes.
You're like we was lit. I love,
And I
love
don't
me
know
some
what
black people.
what it is about.
too.
And white people too. I love me some
Some
white
of
I
people.
love
us.
this and love you white people.
So why is it that we feel like we in order for us to survive or make it, we have to get out the hood?
Okay, that's
And then
a
when we
great,
get
oh,
out
Tamika,
the
that's
hood-
a great
But
question.
listen, but then when we get out the hood, we're going to where the others live,
And we're not safe there
and
either.
we're more in danger.
Exactly. So
Then we
damned
are
if we
with
do.
our
Really,
own.
we're damned if we do and we're damned if we don't. Because the truth of the matter is, if you had made the money that you did, because you went from rags to riches, you had stayed where you were, all of y'all would have been a mark in that environment.
Didn't they do something to your car, Mom, when you came back?
I
Listen,
forgot about that story.
It was a few things, kidnapping,
Bottles at
vandalism.
your car, yes.
Yeah. So it's like, I got to
So
get
you're
up
not
out of here.
safe in your own
All right.
environment that you
Right.
grew up in.
So then
then
when
you
the-
move to the other side with
And now my kids is lacking
Okay.
culture,
Right.
diversity.
safety because they're calling the authorities because they're
They
driving
being
while
singled
black.
out.
Right.
So it's like,
we're
where
damned
do
if
we
do and we're
go?
damned if we don't.
It's not right.
Just stay in the
It's
middle.
definitely
We
not
stay
right.
in the middle. Love
We
everybody.
are in the middle.
Definitely. We stay in the
That's
middle.
why
Right.
Cheyenne, she know how to turn it off and on.
That's why I said the duality is going to serve you well because you know how to operate in both realms. I know for me, I had the luxury of going to private school most of my life, and that taught me how to be well versed in all different environments with people of all different ethnicities. But then I went back home to the projects.
Right.
And the projects is just a vibe.
That's
This
where
is-
you get your
it's where you get your
skin.
survivor
Yes.
skills and your street smarts and all of that.
Yes.
So having that, I remember before my father passed, he said to me, what I like about you is that you can go to the White House and talk with the Obamas
Yeah.
and speak war and peace.
Yes,
and then you can come back to the project bench
Olivia
and smoke
Pope.
a blunt.
Right. Exactly.
Olivia Pope, bitch.
And that's the best thing.
I love that.
You have some motherfucking OE in the champagne
Yes,
glass.
okay. All right. We said in 2020.
Wait.
Okay.
Do you think that's a good quality to have?
I think for you, I
Absolutely.
know it's gonna serve you well. It has
Yeah.
served me very
because
well
it's
in
like
life.
the telephone voice we was talking about, turning
Absolutely.
it on, turning it off.
Then there comes a point where you get that you hit that what I call the sweet spot where I'm not being phony in white spaces. I'm still being
that's me with my friends.
I'm still being me.
My JCC friends.
but
Y'all know
it's
who
a
y'all are.
polished me.
Exactly.
It's a polished me, but
I'm
it's
not like
still
my
me.
nigga, my nigga, my
I
nigga.
don't use that word, but it's the same vibe.
I'm me though.
It's the
So
same
when
vibe.
when some people be like, "Girl, you conforming, you acting white."
Nope, because
Ain't no such thing as acting
not.
white.
There's not.
That's a whole nother conversation.
Well,
I can talk about that.
Back in, my
used to be.
generation.
I know
they
it used
saw
to be
that.
a thing.
for sure.
Acting white, acting
But
black.
no, is it just what do you call it? Just adapt. Just
It's-
what the
it's-
fuck?
to me, I think there's a value in knowing your audience, right? Reading the room. And so when you're in a room where you could say, I was at UMass the other day, and one of the people on the panel was saying, I walked in the room like, what the fuck? Then she was like, but the audience and students laughed. They were like, yes, talk that talk.
Right, 'cause
now
it's
she
true.
couldn't say that at the White House. So you got to know, you got to read the room.
Right,
And sometimes that rawness is what people are looking for.
and they attract to
They
it
love it.
because it's more real.
They love it.
I agree.
Yes. Speaking of loving it, our viewers have been in the comment section on YouTube and in our DMs.
What they been saying?
They've been looking for you, girl. They want advice from
what they
you. So many of you have found Tamika's brand of advice and raw, honest takes on topics to be very refreshing. And so I've noticed a pattern of people dropping down in the comments section and asking Tamika's advice on certain things.
Really?
Also in the DMs on Instagram. If you're not following us on Instagram, it's Fine Wine and Good Times Podcast. Make sure you follow us. Follow I'm Shy, Tracy Brown Writes, Meek, FWGT.
Period.
Yes, make sure you're following all of us. And then what we want you to do going forward is, let's say you have a situation in your life, right? Let's say your neighbor's dog keeps shitting on your lawn.
Fuckers.
You've given them warning after warning, but they keep shitting on your lawn. You know what you should do? Talk to Tamika.
Triple T.
TTT.
TTT. So going
Talk to
forward,
me.
starting next episode, we're going to have a whole Talk to Tamika segment that's going to be forthcoming. Tonight, we're going to give you a little sample of how that works. Because listen, you see all this right here? These are all the questions that we've
Really?
already. All it is, we've already gotten for you, girl. I'm gonna give us one tonight.
Oh.
We're gonna get a little test of what Talk to Tamika's gonna look like.
I don't wanna get
And
in
then on
trouble.
future episodes, we're gonna do a whole big intro. It's gonna be, you're gonna love it.
Right.
So make sure that you send in your questions for Tamika.
Coming
you need advice
soon, yes.
on anything going on in your life. You want to hear what Tamika has to say? Cause she be knowing. She's who I go to talk to.
I
for
be
advice.
knowing.
She be knowing.
All right.
Don't and what they say, these thoughts and opinions are not there
Right.
of fine wine and good times.
That's right. These only belong to
To
Tamika.
Tamika.
Okay.
Period.
Also, if you follow her advice, you get divorced, evicted, or whatever, fired. It is not on us. That's your business, because this is just advice. It's up
Divorced,
to you what you
evicted,
do
or
with it.
Right. You ain't heard it from
Yeah.
us.
Oh shit.
All right.
Okay, go
This
ahead.
is just talk to Tamika at your own risk. Okay.
Oh, damn, man.
All right. So you ready for our first question?
Let's get it.
I'm ready.
All right. All right. Dear Tamika,
Uh-huh.
for several months, my daughter has been living with a man who is divorced
Okay.
and the father of 2 sons.
Mm-hmm.
He's a caring father, and he treats my daughter well.
Mm-hmm.
The problem is his status as a felon for possession of drugs and fleeing the police.
Okay.
He served his time about a year and received commendations during that time. My family is upset, and my husband refuses to let him come to our home and won't invite him for holidays. My birthday is approaching, and I want my daughter here with the family to help me celebrate. But she will not come without him. I believe everyone deserves a second chance. How long should it take for everyone to accept him? Signed, housewife in New Jersey.
Oh, shoot. Well, you know what? I think she should just come with her man, dressed to the nines,
The daughter.
the daughter,
Okay.
and just, put her foot down and be like, listen, this is the man that I love.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all gonna have to accept it because nobody in here is perfect. Daddy, you done cheated on mommy. Mommy, you done had, you fucking with the, just start pulling everybody's
everybody's
shit.
card.
Blow it up. Boom, boom.
What's that movie, Tyler Perry? Why did I get married? When she was
Why
like,
did I get
boom.
married? Just start pulling
Exactly.
everybody's shit and be like, now, if y'all can't accept him for his little bit of dirt,
Right.
then I'm not gonna accept y'all. This is my man. I love him.
Okay.
And he's up in here.
All right.
Now he's carving this fucking turkey, and we all gonna love it.
All right. So
Right.
it says for several months. Is that long enough for the daughter to be planting her
Wait,
flag?
several months?
That
Right,
they've
it
been
been
dating.
years,
Not
right.
even years?
No, she said for several months my daughter.
So they got
Oh,
together
okay, you
after
didn't say
he
that.
got out of
Wait.
jail.
Several
Let me
months.
read it again from the beginning.
Yeah, read it.
For several months, my daughter has been living with a man. So maybe they've been dating for a while, but for several months she's been living
All
with
right,
him.
that's-
Away
all
from
right.
the family.
Right, away from the family.
Well, after the first month, that means she's enjoying it. She didn't move out, so
Several.
something must be
Several
going right.
means right.
Okay,
She's happy.
Okay,
Right.
go ahead.
He's divorced
Oh,
and the father of 2 sons.
how old are the sons?
She doesn't say in the letter.
Okay, so let's assume that they 10 and 11.
Let's say they're under 18 and still necessary, right?
Right.
He's a caring father. He treats my daughter well.
Right.
But he's a felon.
So what?
The father don't like that.
The father's probably a felon too. What the fuck? Why is he passing judgment?
Okay, so you're siding. The mother wants the daughter at her birthday celebration. Should the mother talk to the father, be like, listen here, honey, she's coming.
Yes.
She's bringing the felon.
Yes, our daughter's happiness is what's important.
Okay.
And right now,
I like that tone of voice. That's the
Yes,
voice you would
honey.
use. Okay.
I'm gonna suck your dick later.
Oh my God.
So you're saying the wife should take one for the team.
Take
Tell the
one.
husband, listen here, honey.
Listen,
Just let him-
relax.
Oh,
I'm gonna
God.
take care of you later.
Okay.
Okay, just let our daughter be happy. You gonna be happy. Later.
Okay, exactly.
She's happy,
Okay.
Let's see where this goes.
Right. Because you want your daughter there.
I want
Let's
her
say
there.
that you're the daughter, Cheyenne, and you're not, God forbid, right? Would you be that staunch about a guy you've been living with for a few
Couple
months?
of months.
That's just the way I am, though.
Because, you know, when that D is laid
I'll be like,
right.
because y'all got to respect my man or I'm not coming, period.
But she's grown. She's not like
She's a grown woman.
She's not living under our
Not
roof.
at all.
So
She's
we
grown.
don't have control.
Right.
But you
she
know,
wants to
daddy
bring
don't
her
want
man.
daughter with a felon.
There's
I
been
dated
times
a
where my
felon
dad
once,
did
and
not
my
like
father
the person I
was
was
sick.
with.
My father was sick. He said, "What are you doing with a dude like that?" You know, but I loved him.
A roughneck.
Yeah. Didn't turn out well, though. I should have listened to
Hey,
Daddy.
sometimes daddy knows best.
Daddy knows best. So
Right.
you say your advice to the housewife in New Jersey is sum it up.
My
Take one for the
housewife,
team.
Just take one for the team. Come in, introduce your daughter's boyfriend to the family, and just
Tell the husband, relax.
tell the
We're
husband,
going to get
just
through
relax.
the night.
I'll take care of you later.
Exactly.
You'll
All
be
right.
there.
Housewife in New Jersey, I hope that helped you. I hope that advice. Let us know if you take her advice.
Right. We
How
wanna
that
know.
works out for you, because your birthday should be coming
wanna
up
come
soon.
to the party.
Right. Let us
Invite
know.
me.
Send us some pictures from the party. Let us know how
I'll
it
be the
went down.
mediator.
I
Right.
can't.
All right. And all of you, I don't care what the topic is. As you can see, Tamika is well versed. She's quick on her feet. She's going to give you exactly what she feels from the heart. So send us your questions
Trash
for the
bag.
Talk to Tamika segment. And remember, if you get divorced, fired, or evicted, we are not to blame.
No, don't
Okay.
blame them.
Right.
You
All
ain't
right.
here or here.
Don't
Ladies-
send nothing to have a heart.
Exactly. None of that.
Fine wine, a good
Right.
time.
Right. We are not liable. Ladies, let's raise the glass to our latest episode. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe and tune in. Hit the notification bell so you always know when we're uploading new
Yeah.
episodes. Cheers!
Cheers!